Okay, so there's this story about Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler was a 1990s comedian. I remember going to the movies to see Happy Gilmore when I was. I remember watching it on VHS. Remember back in the 1990s, we had that big old, thick old VHS tapes, and you go to Blockbuster, you go get some popcorn, some food, some candy. People would go actually go out and spend $4 to $5 on the VHS tape, and those things were thick. But nowadays, people are sitting home downloading movies, streaming movies. We didn't have that back in the 90s. When I grew up in the 1990s, people were not lazy. We actually had to get our butts up. We go to school, we go to work, we come home, then we had to take our butts all over the Blockbuster and walk around the store and look for a movie. And then I'll get to that in my next video. But yeah, Adam Sandler, who is I think in his late 40s, early 50s, he's up there in age. He's not a young guy anymore. He even looks older. You know, right now he has a little beard. He's a nice guy. I mean, in the '90s he was so goofy. He portrays himself. He's Jewish too. He's a Jewish little white guy. But he portrays himself as this goofy, kind of like a Will Smith. He was a goofy buffoonery clown in the movies, and that's just kind of like you got Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison. Those are my favorite movies. I actually remember watching that on TV a lot back in the 1990s. I'm not a huge Adam. I'm not really a fan of him, but I've been watching movies since I was a baby, like 4, 5, 6 years old. I grew up with his movies. Mr. Deeds, which came out 2002 when I was 12, so 11, 12 years old. So I grew up with some of his movies. He was on the Cosby Show. No Forbidden Notice. Who would have thought that Adam Sandler was was good friends with Malcolm Jamal Warner? I heard they were good friends in real life. They used to hang out and go to the movies and just whatever date. They were going double dates together and stuff. They were actually him and Malcolm Jamal Warner are still friends to this day in real life. But he played Theo's little white friend, the token white guy on the Cosby Show. And there were even, he even made fun of himself on the show. Like, I'm just a little Jewish white guy, but he was on the Cosby Show. Then from the Cosby Show, he started doing some movies, and he became really famous and being now he's a multimillionaire. But what I'm talking to you about is that he actually went to IHOP, and there was this girl, teenager, with probably 18, 19, 17-year-old girl. And then she didn't know it was Adam Sandler. He came in asking her, do they have any milkshakes? Any all you can eat milkshakes or something. All he did. They said, and she said no. Then she said you have to wait your turn. But she did. But when he left, she started thinking. She's like, he looks familiar. Then she found out that the guy that came to IHOP with his daughter or somebody, but that he was a guy from the he's Adam Sandler. She didn't know that at first, but she started thinking it. And then she made a video on social media, and it went viral. And she felt humiliated that she actually rejected. She told Adam Sandler to wait his turn. And like I said, a lot of celebrities think they can just do whatever they want. They feel like, well, because I'm a multimillionaire, because I'm all over TV, I'm all over the people know me. I'm famous. Everybody wants to be me. Everybody knows who I am. That you know, she. I don't think that celebrities should get a free pass. I think that celebrities should be treated as poor people or anybody else who's not famous. Just because he's famous doesn't mean he should go and that he should be treated with respect. Oh, you get here, he gets free food or he gets special treatment. No, he gets treated just like everybody else who's not famous. But him and the girl actually reunited, and um, they did like a gathering where they gave people free milkshakes. Anyway, they're doing something, but him and that girl, the waitress, are friends now, so that's pretty good. And he said he really did. He wasn't. He said it was no big deal. He said the only reason he left it wasn't he didn't leave because he had to wait in line like other people do to get his meal. He only left because they didn't serve all you can drink milkshakes or whatever. But anyway, I just want to tell that story. Mr. Jerry,